What are those verses? I thought we...
I didn't have time to sit around.
I would have thought that it would be important to see what those biblical verses are. It doesn't seem like there's anything else we can do there. And this guy is sitting here. Let me check. No, there's no way out. Like, we can't even go back to Spain to tell that woman that we found the tomb. What am I doing now?
Hi, Andre.
Hello, Georgie. Where have you been? Nicole said you were away.
I just returned from Syria.
Syria?
Huh.
The trail of the Templars?
It's a long story, but I found the bull's head. It was referred to on the manuscript, remember?
Yes. What is it?
A secret cave built into a high cliff face. In the cave, I discovered a map bearing a phrase in Latin. In accidenta sita est in ora mundi.
The island of Britain.
Lies at the edge of the world, to the west.
Strange. That map seems to contain a series of pointers.
Like I said, it's a treasure map.
Oh, great. So, again, the game doesn't tell you to come back here and talk to the museum guy. I just wandered around and then stumbled onto it. It's not good game design, guys.
While I was in Syria, I discovered a strange pagan statue. It was like a head with 3 bearded faces. Horrible.
That sounds as if it could be Baphomet, the idol described by the Templars.
The poor Knights of Christ had an idol that looked like that?
Allegedly. The description of the idol came from the evidence extracted by the Inquisition. Mind you, not one statue or idol was ever found on Templar property. Until now, that is. Just last month, a statue of Baphomet was unearthed right here in Paris.
Where?
At the Institut Hermetique de Nerval. The statue is beneath the foundations. It was discovered by some workmen while renovating the building.
Can you tell me any more about the statue of Baphomet?
It's a fearful image, even now. A bearded head. The base of the statue is carved with Templar symbols. One of the workmen noticed a curious stain at the base. He claimed it looked like blood.
Blood?
That's right.
Okay. Okay, so randomly there's a statue in Paris that we need to look up now, I think.
No.
Yes, show him. Yeah.
What do you make of this tool?
Interesting. Where did you get it?
From a dig in Paris.
Vraiment? I didn't realize there were any excavations in progress in the city.
Amazing.
I'd like to shake you by the hand, Andre.
Not now, Georgie.
Do you recognize this white powder, Andre?
No.
Okay.
Thanks for your help, Andre.
You're welcome.
So does that mean we're going to a dig site in Paris? Yes, look at that. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Randomly you find out where the next puzzle is.
There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Look at it.
Hey, you! Get away from my dumpster.
Okay.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Oh, darn. I left my grappling hook at home. No way could I get up there.
This is why you should have picked up the bullwhip. You can get up there with the bullwhip. Have you learnt nothing from Indiana Jones?
The painter had a pot of gunmetal gray primer hanging from the barrier. The painter didn't seem to regard the painting as too important. Not as important as a cigarette break, anyway. Excuse me, could you help me?
What is it?
I've got a few questions.
Do you know about Templar?
What does the word Templar suggest to you?
Templar?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Funny.
You're doing a fine job.
Merci. I have my professional pride.
I don't think I've ever seen a Gauloise smoke so stylishly.
It's a natural talent.
I'm being sarcastic.
I'm being indifferent.
You're very good at that as well.
Merci. Vive l'indifférence.
So, what are you doing here?
I am having my break.
Yeah, I mean when you finish your break.
When I finish my break, an interesting concept, monsieur.
You'll probably need to think about it.
I could have another cigarette while I consider. Perhaps tomorrow too.
This man is my hero.
Okay, let me put things differently. What were you hired to do here?
I was hired to keep the archaeological dig in the basement of this building clear of debris, and to touch up damage to the door frames with my little pot of paint. It's a very responsible job. Unfortunately, I'm not a very responsible person.
So what do you know about the excavation?
I know they won't let me in to do my job. I would complain to my union, but
You couldn't be bothered to join.
right. Tell you what, though, I'm surprised at the sort of people interested in this excavation.
Oh,
What's unusual about the visitors to the excavation?
None of them look like archaeologists to me.
Do you know what an archaeologist looks like?
Three-piece suits, crocodile-eyed attaché cases, Rolex oyster.
But no archaeologist dresses like that.
Quite right, monsieur, quite right.
So, who are they?
Who cares as long as they pay me?
so they are rich and well dressed. Would you like some soggy tissue?
A greasy tissue. Don't get it too close to my cigarette, monsieur, or there'll be a conflagration.
Ah, interesting. It burns. Or, you know, it catches fire. That must be a clue. Shake my hand.
I was pretty sure the shaken shock had shot its bolt in Syria.
Oh, is it not gonna work anymore? Damn it. Maybe I can recharge it. It's still in my inventory, so I must... Oh, maybe.
I have some plaster of Paris.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Have you seen this man before?
Yes, he asked me a lot of questions, just like you.
Oh, he's here as well. Nice. Our assassin friend, who hasn't used his wrist blade yet, but he uses a gun.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
Yes, it's a communion chalice. I know, you know, I used to be an Autobahn.
You?
Yes, me. What's so funny about that?
Nothing.
Heh.
I've got a sewer key.
I used to work in the sewer.
Oh? What happened?
I had a cigarette break in a pocket of the Seine. A manhole cover landed on the other side of the Seine and I was sacked.
Wow. How did you survive?
Has a guy calling himself Merlin been nosing around?
Was he wearing a t-shirt with "My name is Merlin" on it?
I doubt it.
Then how the hell am I supposed to know his name just by looking at him? Huh?
Be seeing you.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, so...
Hey, monsieur! Get away from my paint pot!
Okay.
I should think so. Meddling with a man's paint pot. Pah!
So I need to get rid of him, I think. Let's try setting his face on fire. Nope. We can go in. Interesting. Or maybe not. Wow, there's a lot of stuff here. We can look at that, him, that, and the door. Let's talk to him first. Talk to him.
Hi? Excuse me?
Oui?
Templars?
What do you know about the Knights Templar? There was a long pause during which the guard said nothing. Then he said,
Nothing.
nothing at all?
Is this a test?
What, like a history pop test?
No, like a test.
Okay, yes, it's a test.
Then I know absolutely nothing about the Templars.
He's working for the Templars and he's been told to say nothing about the Templars.
The guard was being amazingly evasive. It was going to take more than goodwill to get past him.
Right.
So, what exactly are you doing here?
I'm guarding. You expect to find me shearing sheep?
Take it easy. I just didn't realize you were a guard. I'd like to know what you're guarding, please.
That's a secret.
It wouldn't happen to be an archaeological site, would it?
Are you asking me or telling me?
I'm telling you.
Then why ask?
I had a feeling this was no normal hole in the ground.
Cool.
I got this plaster from Ireland.
Not an exciting souvenir.
Practical though.
Have you seen this man before?
Oh,
You have.
no.
Right.
I thought better of showing him the chalice. He might be on the conspiracy's payroll, and I didn't want to risk it.
Oui. You have...
A sudden urge to sing. Care to join me?
No,
Smooth.
no singing in here.
Smooth. Soggy tissue.
Look, a tissue stained with grease paint.
Ah, just what I've always wanted. If you give me that, you can enter through the door.
Really?
Of
No.
course not. What would I want with an old tissue?
Shake my hand.
No.
Mm.
This gadget is a sewer key.
So it is.
Do you recognize this name?
Merlin. Non.
Alright, bye.
Talk to you later.
Au revoir, monsieur.
Alright, so we need to get past him.
There was a telephone on the far wall.
There's a door here.
There was a closed door with toilet scratched into the cheap veneer.
That door is locked, monsieur.
Hmm.
I couldn't get to the door while the guard was there. A guard stood by a door I guessed led to the excavation. He looked pretty pompous. Well, not so much pretty, just pompous.
Hmm.
A thermostat was mounted over a radiator. The radiator was pumping out heat as the thermostat was cranked right over to full. No wonder it was warm in here, even with the door open to the chill of fall. I couldn't imagine what I'd achieved by turning the dial.
Interesting.
The doorway was full of assorted old tea chests, cardboard boxes, and so on. All empty and all uninteresting.
Well, look closer.
The doorway led to an old utility closet that had lost its door.
Go
There
in.
was nothing interesting in there.
Damn it.
I couldn't see any use for a collection of dirt and half bricks.
Well, since we have something that catches fire, well, let's just try the phone first. We haven't tried to use it yet.
Do you mind if I use the phone?
Be my guest. I'm paid to guard this door. The phone can look after itself.
Cool.
Hi, Nico?
Georges, what have you discovered?
Nothing yet.
Nothing. Is something wrong?
No.
Georges, why are you calling me?
Oh, no reason. I just wanted to hear your voice.
You did. Well, this is my voice saying, don't bother me, I'm busy.
Oh.
Oh, oh wow, I just got shot down. I don't know, I'm a bit depressed now. I think I'll finish this game right here. Oh, I can try to set things on fire? No, damn it. What can I do? Hint? Oh, it's not even a hint. I need something to get past the guard. I can't set the heater on fire. Can I just knock him out? Can I?
Maybe not.
Am I meant to be here? Let's ask him.
Hi, it's me again.
What now?
Okay,
Be
he's
seeing you.
got
What, monsieur?
nothing new.
There was a dumpster full of debris. From the excavation, I guessed.
Maybe I need to get rid of him. Maybe I need... Wait a minute, I can't leave. Okay, I can't actually leave, so I have to do something here. What could it possibly be?
Hi again.
What is it?
Oh, I can talk to him a bit more.
It sure is hot in here.
I have to have the door open to allow the workmen access, so why not? I turn the heat up.
You could wrap up warm.
I have my gloves if it gets cold, but why bother when it's warm anyway?
I'd like to use the washroom, but the door's locked.
Oh, that's no problem. You can have the key.
Thanks.
Wow, really? Are you serious? When we tried to open the door, he says it's locked, and then we ask him and he gives us the key. Why didn't he offer the key in the first place? Oh wow, there's coal in here. It's not a washroom, it's like a... It's a boiler room.
Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Wait. But why?
Oh boy, dirty soap. How do they do that?
Why am I just holding it?
The taps were rusting. Oh boy, the cold taps washer looked to have failed. It was just dribbling down the sink. On the wall.